You're about to see a program called The Green Mist. It's a powerful new addition to an already great series we do called Healing Wednesday. Enjoy. Hi everyone, Monica and I are here again for another one of my favorite things. It's fairly new. It's called The Green Mist.
Just allow the green mist energies to really take you to a safe place within your soul where we're going to meet 7 profound healing angels. And Lee is going to begin the green mist experience, and then you will at some point hear my voice. And when you do hear my voice, please stay in that meditation energy. And after you hear from me, Lee will be the one who concludes the green mist experience. Is there anything else you want to add to that, Lee?
And there's no rules. You can watch it, you can close your eyes. I just want to reiterate that when this first happened in Sedona, Arizona, in June of the year actually we're doing this now, which is 2023, there were healings. I never had experienced this with Cryon before. And when it took place, I said, this can't be the only one. We've got to try to actually reframe that and translate it right into something that everybody can participate with and in. So that's why we're here.
And the green mist really is an incredibly soothing energy is what I want to say. And you can invite the green mist even outside of this meditation. I think that's the only other thing I want to add to this, that if you find yourself during the week where you feel you need to have some kind of healing for yourself, find a moment to stop and call in the green mist yourself. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the results.
So, ready? Let's go and discover the healing power of the green mist. If you can imagine for a moment that there is a mist and that it's green and it starts to curl around the chair or the place where you are. And the whole purpose is enhancement of the healing power that belongs to you. Do we need a green anything? No, but it certainly helps to imagine this curling around you, soothing you. And the first angelic energy is the one that I am the most familiar with, and that is of Cryon. Cryon has been described as the lover of humanity, the lover perhaps of your soul. And all of the years that Cryon has been here, that which he represents is summed up always by the one phrase, you are dearly loved. Cryon has never been human, always at a soul level on the other side of the veil. And so once again, we ask you to touch that part of you, which you feel is the most sacred right now. This is a time, dear ones, of allowance. Allowance. Can you allow yourself to be touched by any of these angelic entities that we present now? You ask yourself, could it be real or not? And that is up to you. Cryon is here. And that's the Cryon that I know that made me weep when I first sat in the chair. This is the Cryon that tells you that your lineage is magnificent, who tells you that you are more than worthy to receive these things. It By the time we are done today, these angelic beings who touch you will have been very, very real. I can tell you that Cryon is real. Multidimensional things often are lost on humanity, and even for those who sit in a meditation, how real could it be for you? This is Cryon touching you with the love that we are telling you is so profound, and saying to you, welcome to this planet during a time when you are expected. Oh, dear ones, sit with this energy just for a moment. Be with the energy of Cryon and feel the love that he has for you on this planet at this time. Just stay here with me right now and understand your worthiness, your beauty, your magnificence. So this is the angel, Cryon, who wants to send you that kind of pure love energy. We start to move to another energy just gradually and slowly. As we did the last time we did the green mist, still it swirls around you in beauty. Hopefully you're getting used to the way this feels. And we go to Jophiel. Jophiel, the energy of joy, beauty, self-worth. Jophiel has its own energy, and this beautiful angelic energy, always ready to be that for you, which is healing. How many of you need joy in your life right now? How many of you awaken in gratitude right now? And if your answer is that you don't seem to see any of it, perhaps Jophiel should be with you right now, and sit with you and love with you. Imbue you with an energy perhaps you have wanted for a long time. How would you like to awaken in the morning joyful? Jophiel is the one that can facilitate that with you and for you. The angel of beauty. Do you see yourself as a beautiful being? Do you see yourself having a self-worth and dripping with that which is angelic, divine, or not? And that's what Jophiel can do right now. As this mist starts to curl around you, I want you to start feeling the hug that is being given from this beautiful Jophiel angel. This angel dedicated to be in this place right now with you. Can you believe such a thing, that this angel knows your name? Dedicated right now to imbuing you with joy. I know who we're talking to right now, and there are some who say, I don't feel joy. There is no joy. Let Jophiel give you some. It's your own. It's just a return to what you already know. That maybe for a while you've lost because of circumstances in your life. This is the time to rekindle it. And Jophiel is the one who can do that and more. Being hugged by an angel, can you put that into that reality which is yours? You know, Spirit has the hand out to you. Have you taken it yet in this meeting, in this program? Have you decided to actually take the hand of the angel who who has it outstretched to you and says, "Come, let me show you how important you are to this planet," who says, "Come, let me show you why you should be joyful, and you can be joyful. Come, let me show you the beauty of all things around you, including you. Come, I have a mirror to show you. Look in this mirror for a moment, but be ready to be startled. For what you will see is what God sees, not what you see. Beauty, joyfulness, magnificence, a reason to be here." Wow. Jophiel, actually one of my favorites. Just sit for a moment. Let the green mist start to continue to imbue you even more than it has before, all around you. Perhaps even head to foot at this moment. Can you feel that which Spirit wants you to feel? Can you be hugged by God? Doesn't matter how young you are, how old you are timeless and ageless to that which is God, to that which is all of these angelic bodies that want to be with you right now. That's Jophiel. Let's just move into another energy at this moment. The beautiful one. One that is a favorite to many of you, and you've told me. We have met the Akashic Angel in the Circle of 12. This particular message, this particular program, is for the members of the Circle of 12. You have seen and met the Akashic Angel. And in the past, this angel has introduced you to those you have embodied before in the incarnations and the expressions that you have on earth. And this angel right now, today, this morning, if you are watching live, has a message for you. And this message is about your healing for the future. You might recognize, members of Circle of 12, that this Akashic Angel is the one that has been present all through the messages of recovering from darkness. Because this Akashic Angel knows that all of your past lives together culminate in one now, where you are a human being during a time on this planet that you are needed the most. The Akashic Angel wants to show you and remind you your lineage is wisdom. That's what you've been through to get to this place. But more than that, this angel wants to give you some information. And that information is this: what is coming for you, you don't expect. What is coming for you is beauty, a peaceful future. This is something that we know that you have asked for. This Akashic Angel directly wants to speak to you. Why do you fear what is coming when you've designed it? How can you possibly be apprehensive for the good things that are coming your way? How can you wake up in anxiety about what is happening next, when what is happening next is a recovery from darkness into light? It may take longer than you want, but your future on this planet is beautiful. We didn't bring you here to suffer, dear ones, or be a victim, dear ones. For the light workers who are listening to this right now, this Akashic Angel is very excited for what you have accomplished so far. You think the things perhaps on the planet disturbing, not what you expected. That's not what we're speaking of. We're speaking of what's next. The thing you helped design from the wisdom of the ages that you participated in. You molded it when you had the past lives and you walked this planet with the energy of a light worker back even then. And now here you are to sit and work the energy you created that is here. This Akashic angel wants you to understand that although the future is not known because you have free choice, the potential of where you're going because of what you're doing now is known. And what you're doing now, dear ones, is spreading a light. This Akashic angel wants you to understand and realize how magnificent your past has been in the energy to create the future. How many lives do you think you've had? This Akashic angel is ready to pull out of those lives the best attributes you have ever experienced. And through the green mist to paste upon you now, are you willing to give allowance to go and get the best things that ever were yours, that you've earned, you've worked with and worked through in your Akash? Are you willing to bring forward the things that will answer all of the things that you are asking for now because they used to be you? Are you getting the point? The Akashic angel sees all of your lives, including this one, as one life. Sometimes the Akashic angel wonders, why don't they just go in and get the things that are already in their DNA that they earned? It's in their Akash. Don't they understand? That's how much the Akashic angel sees in you and your ability to change everything you are into what you were and more. Dear ones, an Akashic angel says that the future for you, stellar. Be grateful every morning as you awaken for what you have created on this planet that is light, the changes that will occur because you are you. Now I want to gently move across that green mist landscape and invite Monica to bring forward yet another healing angel.
And as that green mist continues to swirl around you, the presence of the Gaia angel begins to emerge, and it is effortlessly melding with the green mist. The greens of Gaia is what many of you know Gaia as. When you wander into the forests and you look upon the moss, the lichens, the plants, that beautiful, lush green energy filled with oxygen for you comes effortlessly from Gaia. Feel the energy of Gaia begin to meld with the green mist even deeper. Feel the peace, the tranquility that Gaia has. Allow this green mist to swirl around you and then fill you with the peace and tranquility of Gaia. Gaia. Gaia is the ultimate master of creating balance. The Gaia angel is able to create balance. Gaia is the ultimate example of harmony and cooperation. Once again, we ask, feel the green mist becoming filled with the energy of balance and harmony, the energy of peace and tranquility. The energy of Gaia is here for you now, right now, in this moment. Feel, sense, visualize the harmonious and balancing energy of Gaia coming into the cells of your body. In the way you walk out onto a foggy, misty morning and your clothes become saturated and permeated with the moisture that is in that mist. There was no effort for that to happen. And in that same feeling, we ask you to feel and absorb all that Gaia has for you now. The merging of peace, tranquility, balance and harmony. And we ask you now to feel the recalibration of your system. It is happening right now for you effortlessly. As you remain in the stillness, in the silence, in the eternal peace, your inner wisdom directs Gaia's energy exactly where it is needed. And this energy of Gaia continues to merge with every cell of your body. Every cell is now receiving with such joy and gratitude that peace, that tranquility, that balance, that harmony. The system of your body is designed to work in harmony with all the other pieces and parts that make up your physical corporeal body. There is an intelligence there, and that intelligence receives the Gaia angel that has merged with you in this green mist. And now the energy of Gaia, the energy of this beautiful angel, the Gaia angel, very slowly and gently begins to recede. But the peace and tranquility, the harmony, the balance, it remains with you as you continue to stay in this green mist. Very slowly now, a new energy is merging with the green mist. Feel or sense the gentle vibration, the vibrational change as the crystal angel comes forward. The crystal angel is filled with a healing energy of pure light. As the crystal angel begins to merge with the green mist, feel, sense, or visualize the presence of the crystal angel becoming even stronger now. There is a strength in this crystal angel. There is a structure within this crystal angel. There is a deep connection to the earth with this crystal angel. And it is deeply connected with your crystalline structure in your body. And it allows transmissions to be received from the cosmos and to flow effortlessly into you. And as the green mist continues to swirl around you, there is a beautiful sphere of rose quartz beginning to rise up and emerge. And there is the crystal angel now standing in front of you. This crystal angel is holding this sphere of rose quartz, and it represents the purest love you have ever known. Very softly, the crystal angel asks for your permission to receive this rose quartz crystal. It is so easy to give allowance and permission. All you need to do is hold out your hands so that you may receive the gift that the crystal angel has for you. Do you give permission? Do you give allowance? We ask now. You gently hold out your hands. And as you hold out your hands, the crystal angel gently places this rose quartz sphere into your hands. And allow yourself a moment to connect with the energy of pure love that this rose quartz has for you. It is alive in your hands. It has a transmission it is giving to you now. And now as you hold your hands, receiving this beautiful transmission of pure love from the crystal angel in the form of this rose quartz sphere, we ask that you place your hands on your heart and feel the integration of this energy within your being. Unconditional love is flowing to you now. We ask you to feel, sense, visualize the most pure, unconditional love flowing into you. Allow for a few moments for the energy of love to continue flowing into you. For the crystal angel is with you during this transmission of energy. The crystal angel also has her hands right now on your high heart center. And through the connection of the crystal angel on the high heart center and your own hands on your heart center, feel the pure, unconditional love flowing through your entire system. And when you feel complete, you may relax your hands gently. And you may even feel or sense a tingling within your hands. You may feel or sense a tingling out the top of your head. And trust that the energy of pure love has been incorporated into your system. And very, very slowly now, the crystal angel retreats, but the presence of that pure love remains. And as this green mist continues to swirl around you, it carries the residue of all those other healing angels that we have now met. It is still swirling around you, filled with all the gifts you have received. But we are not done. There are a few more gifts and healing energies to come. And so we ask you remain in this green mist as we now gently move across the green mist landscape. And we invite Lee to bring forward another healing angel.
If you haven't already met this angel, I'd like to introduce you to the compassionate Raphael. Oh, just sit there for a moment and understand that Raphael is here for one main task, and that's to heal from grief and sadness. On this planet right now, there's a lot of grief and sadness, perhaps even more than usual. And for those who are specially empathic, the grief and the sadness sometimes can overwhelm you. The compassionate action that Raphael offers you is one that starts to reframe all of that grief and all of that sadness into an actionable energy of caring and meditation and targeting those who need it most, the light. Compassion is a transformative energy, and it can convert things. How would you like to have healing right now from grief and sadness? How would you like to be able to send something to those in trouble right now who are in grief and sadness? Raphael is the one. Can you imagine for a moment you're holding some kind of an empty flask in front of Raphael, and Raphael approaches and starts to pour liquid light into that. And as you watch that flask start to fill up, you realize that grief and sadness seems to be emptying out of one thing and going into another. Raphael's responsibility, if you might say, in that heavenly area where angels are, is to walk into a place and convert healing of one thing to another, to convert grief and sadness from one thing to another. That's what Raphael does. Tell me about yourself right now. Just think, if you wish. How are you? How are you with the things of spirit? Can you see yourself as a piece of creation? Can you envision yourself as a compassionate being? Are some of you right now overwhelmed with what is going on and having empathy for others Is it starting to change the way you think and feel so that you are now overwhelmed with sadness and grief because you feel it for others? Raphael can convert that right now and take the burden of them away from you and convert it instead to the compassionate action that you would much rather send to them. What is compassionate action? It's light. Raphael wants you to know that if you have grief or sadness, or you have the empathy for those who do, and therefore you are sad and grievous, that all of this can seemingly be burned up in the light that you also have and can send all over this planet, but mostly for you. Will you allow Raphael to hug you? And in the process, Raphael says, let me take everything from you which is not appropriate for somebody who is magnificent. Give it to me, Raphael says, and let me convert it. And let me give you back something that will work even better. Light worker. Raphael, if he could talk to you right now, would say, this is who I am, why I'm here. Raphael says to you, do you give me permission to change the things of your heart, to reframe them into light and compassion and beauty? Yes or no? Raphael is part of the spiritual plan that you have and came in with. And perhaps that's why Raphael is here right now. Raphael will look at you and say, isn't this what you've asked for? So now allow it. Allow it. Stretch your hands out and allow it. These energies, dear ones, we bring to you right now are for you. They know your name. This is not an exercise. This is a manifestation. Take it. Use it. Be it. That's why we are doing all of this that we are doing. There are those of you right now who are in trouble with your health. We know who is here, who is watching, who is seeing this. The green mist is around you now, but more than that, there is something else. There is something so grand. It has a visualization of its own. It has a name. It's called the violet flame. Welcome, Saint Germain. Welcome, Saint Germain. The idea of the violet flame is that it takes those things that don't belong in your body, burns them up. Burns them up. Can you feel that with Saint Germain? Saint Germain is ready to take whatever is inappropriate for you, health-wise, whatever is going on, and remind you that you are the ultimate engine of healing. Indeed, you've heard of spontaneous remission. That does not come from an angel. That may be started with an angel reminding you of who you are and what you can do. But it's you who does it. So the tool that is most often used, that Saint Germain will bring in right now for you, sitting there, whoever you are, is the violet flame. Cast your eyes on this violet flame for just a moment. Intermingle it with the green mist. and know that it is as real as it gets. My partner, who sits in front of you, you call Lee, has experienced this particular healing from Saint Germain with the violet flame repeatedly. It's real. It works. What you are doing in these exercises with these angels, including this one with Saint Germain, what you're truly doing is calling upon the reality of the multidimensional self that you have as a human, one that is not taught to you, one that seems to be apart from you because of what you've been told of who you are and what you can do. But it's Saint Germain more than any other angelic source who will look at you and say, be multidimensional, dear ones, see this violet flame and go to work. Because you are built to heal yourself, built to heal yourself. It is your lineage, it's already in your cells. I am giving you permission to use it. That's powerful, dear ones. Diseases can flee right now. Things that are growing that are inappropriate can start to diminish right now. The violet flame and Saint Germain have been responsible for so many healings as they remind the human being of their multidimensional power. It's so sweet, is it not, to know that you are greatly loved by Spirit. It is so sweet to know that every single angelic entity that you've met is still here, still looking at you, still having his hand out, still wanting to hug you for all you are and will be. It doesn't get much better than this, dear ones. I want you to slowly to come back from this friendly, safe mist. Go ahead and let it recede and it doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to go.
And in fact, it doesn't need to go for the energy. The energy will continue to be with you. And again, at any time in the coming weeks, if you feel you need to call upon the green mist and you're not in a place where you can access the replays, you have the ability to pull it to you. Indeed. Thank you, Lee.
What do we do now? We bring our bodies and our minds back if we want to, or not. Just like the circle of 12. We're going to let the music continue. Let you relax in the afterglow of all that has happened for you. And we believe there are things that have happened for you.
Thank you all for joining us for the green mist. We will see you again in a month to come.